Deck check! Welcome to Deck Check, the first and only show. So I'm gonna level with you. I'm a little sick right now, so I might be a little low energy for this episode, but I gotta get it done before, like, February ends, because I was supposed to have this done before January ended, but anyway. As you can see, this is another Patreon-selected deck check. One of my patrons fucking hates me. Today we are playing Denglong Turbo, a deck from, like, 2016, I think, that has received basically no new tools since then. The objective here is to make Denglong and search a copy of 9 Pillars, which you can then use as a negate on your opponent's turn. Pretty good. Then Denglong will also mill a copy of Chiwen, so that when you destroy Denglong on your opponent's turn with the 9 Pillars, you not only get to summon either Bion or Suani. You also get the Chiwen from Graveyard to Quick Synchro. Now, unfortunately, the card you would typically Quick Synchro into, both back then and in the original iteration of this deck, was Herald of the Arclight. But here we are. So the other 4 you can make on your opponent's turn that does anything is fucking Merry Melfi's. So here you go. Here's your your Denglong deck check. Also, supposedly you can make Trishul on your opponent's turn if you like try really hard, I guess. So anyway, we've got 1 negate and 1 bounce as our only interruption. Let's see if we can survive out there. Hold on, let me get out. Let me show you this. This is my new die that I got from YCS Richmond. Apparently it's like one of the rarer dice that you can get from the gacha. 2, 3, fuck. I don't think this deck can win going first, so I have no idea how it's going to do anything going second. Shut the fuck up. Go away. I don't want to deal with that right now. Alright, alright. 100%. So making this thing, so they're going to go for Fiendsmith. We can kind of cut them off of doing any more Elf Notes stuff at least. I don't mind having to deal with, like, just Fiendsmith stuff. Not that this hand can really deal with anything, but such is life. The other thing is that OBS is kind of like chugging recently, so I don't know. Apparently it looks even worse. It looks even worse like to the people watching than it does to me just like seeing it on my end. It doesn't look great on my end, I'll give you that much. What are you going for? Caesar? Anything you're gonna do with that thing or nah? Okay. I don't... It's like I want to get Red-Eyed Dice to do Denglong stuff, but like why? Why am I doing that? Like what does that then do? Like that doesn't... Like we're going second, so that doesn't help us break the board. Merry Melfi does clear the board, that's actually true. No. Sorry, liberal. Ah, shit. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's no big deal when you've got Typhon. It's no big fucking deal. Look at what this deck can accomplish, guys. We literally summon Typhon. And now they're gonna try and bring back the engraver, and we just bell it, and we're so fucking cool and hot. And then they have any elf note starter, and we shoot ourselves. Alright, they're doing this. I mean, how much does that really do now that engraver's been used? Requiem, summon another engraver. Engraver can pop the Typhon, sure. Like, alright, like, sure. I don't care. You guys look after my dog, sure. No problem. You got it, bro. Alright, so we could still normal the Beyond. Swing for like 16 and then main phase 2 make this motherfucker the Bamboozler. We are at, like, we're actually at a point where we're 1600 beat downing. I'm like, every game I've attempted with this deck, I'm in awe of how fucking bad it is. Like, I literally just have to go Gossip Shadow the Engraver, and then whatever they have in hand is good. Giving them a draw while we're at it. I drew the Chiwen, of course. Right. 100%. What am I even prospering for, dude? What am I fighting for? Get rid of Chanbara. You... probably you at this point. You. Gotta be Trish, right? I get probably one of the Denglongs. I'm not gonna need all those fucking things. Bloss, yeah. Main 2. Put Chiwen. Go. We're doing this in main phase 2 because we can't attack directly after doing it. And I want to use the Banish on the Engraver. Having to do that every single turn is a pain in the ass. And after we tag out the Little Knight, we do have Fualos. That's like not nothing. This is what we've sunk to. There's a second Engraver. I actually didn't notice the second Engraver. Forgot that was there. Battle phase, sure. And now we Fualos. I mean, if I use this, they're just not going to summon from hand, right? They just won't. They'll just select not to do that. Yeah, so it would have been wrong anyway. What are we doing, man? What am I supposed to say right now? You want me to like say something? You want to gas up this shitty deck? You want me to say like, oh, your deck is so cool and smart and you're so hot? Theo realize, sure. putting that back in the deck. Okay. Summon Amogius. No effect. Alright, this was a good bit. Let's do the actual deck check next. Alright. Okay. The Engravler, of course. Asclepius, of course. I quote the fucking, the Anaconda malt liquor scene from Black Dynamite, like, all the time. Wait, what did you say that again? You just said, melt in your mouth. What else melts in your mouth? M&M's! That's right, and not in your hands. Summon that thing back. I mean, alright, we're making our mateys. That's fine, and I just... Perulia. Amogius. Are they only on one patron? Is that why they, like, had to do this to get the patron on board? Lacrimer. Send Engraver. We've already used the Engraver effect, so like... Necroquip, right. Alright, so they're just like trying to do 2,000 damage. And they'll like go off next turn to get around Perulia, because they know that our deck sucks ass. And it's not going to do anything. It's not going to present any challenge of any kind to them. We'll just top deck Oviraptor here. No, they're playing into it. Alright. I can kind of hold... Now they're going to do this, so we can get a free Fualos off of that. And draw. Sure. I already have the trap, so I can no point. We drew Oviraptor. All right. And yeah, we just do this. If they try to tag it out, like, that's not gonna work. Fossil Dig. Get our boy. Get our distinguished gentleman. They're going to get Lucina back from grave. Lucina's going to try and bounce it, but we have Misk. Yeah, and like now they've completely they fucked it up by attempting to do this instead of just chaining it to the Misk. Now we Misk. Misk for Megalo. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for! Denglong. Why Denglong? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have enough for Path, even. Anyway. Have a good turn. That's my turn. That was my turn. This is what the deck does, and nothing else. We don't even have Merry Melfi's an extra. Who made this deck indeed? Now, if we negate the Engraver, we don't get to pop the Denglong. So, we just have to sit here. We just gotta kind of let them do whatever they want. That's fine, because it'll just float, so I can get a thing on board anyway. I guess we get Suwani. I don't... Why did you want me to play this? My favorite kinds of interruptions are the ones you're not allowed to use versus their strongest cards. It's really something. Is there like a 5 we could be sinking into instead of Merry Melfi's? Because Suwani plus Chiwen can make a 5. I guess we'll negate that. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest, I don't... Hagoida, shut the fuck up. You're a Hagoida. Chiwen... Bell, sure. Oh, that's hilarious. They think that the Chiwen would have done anything. I'm really glad that on today of all days, when I'm like nursing myself back to health from like a cold that I got. I decided to get up off my lazy ass and stream this deck that should have been left in the fucking Obama administration. Harold would have won this. I met a guy at work recently named Harold. And I thought, obviously I thought his name was just Harold, like the name. But then I look at his name tag, and it's spelled like the fucking Synchro Monster. Like, what the fuck, right? I guess it's some sort of Christian thing. Like hark the herald angels sing and whatnot. Is he black? He was Hispanic. So that's why I wasn't like that weird. I was like, okay, I guess this is some form of Christianity or whatnot. So I can float here so that I don't die. Is this once per turn? It is, because these cards are so good. You can tell that they're good because of how good they are. I don't know that there's gonna be a second game of this. I think I'm tapping out after one. That I think we may have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that. Yeah, hand rip me, dog. No, yeah. No, that actually made all the that like ruins all my plans. No, why did they do that? Oh! You need 5 more games. That's such a good idea, actually. You're actually 100% correct there. Just make it work. That's such a fucking good idea. You're actually 100% correct. Alright, here we are. My new Lamborghini. I think we can do the Trish play here. If I remember how to do it. Actually don't know if we can. So we summon this, and then we normal you. Make you a 4. You get 9 pillars. You know, AngryBread said you didn't have to play the deck, and okay. And so what weight does that have to me? What do you think? What do you think that means to me? Oh, you think that just means that means I don't have to play it? You think because she said I don't, that means I don't? Fucking stupid ass bitch. You don't know dick about fuck. You don't know cum about penis. Yeah, so now if I make... Nah, I don't think we can do Trish here. I think we can... Let's just do SP Pass. Let's just do SP, summon Suwani. Now we just have to be very careful. We just have to be very fucking careful. Lucius. Yeah, what happens if we just get rid of that? What happens if we just like make that go away? What if we just tell you to fuck off right now? Suwani, Chiwen. If we can take a game off of Draco Tail, I will take back everything bad I said about this deck. I will take back all of the shit I talked. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, you don't get it. It's completely fine. I think that's fine, and we ash the ritual spell, because they're going to summon from hand first. If they summon from deck first, I guess we're fucked. No, it's the other way around. Fuck. That's fine, though. When they go to summon from deck, we ash that. Because it tributes from deck, not send. Or are they summoning from deck? Yeah, from your deck. Alright. So we ash that. Why is Habakiri here? That's a good question. That's fine. What are we doing? Do we have Murakumo in hand? We have Futsu in hand, okay. So we can get rid of Habakiri. I feel like I should, just so that it doesn't attack over my crap. And then also it's like removing ritual material from the board. Prayers. Okay. I'm actually, you know what? I'm fine with that. That sounds good to me. What's our plan now? We don't have a search target left in deck for this. We could go Yazi. I think this is... I mean, this sucks. We all agree that this sucks ass, but... You kill yourself, and then... probably Habakiri. They're just gonna chain prayers, but... chain purification, alright. Still destroys it, so... sort of gets us to the same place. Guys, Yazi missed timing. Guys, Yazi just missed timing. Guys. Guys, my Yazi missed timing. What the fuck? I'm not locked, am I? That's... no, yeah. No, yeah, this deck just fucking sucks, SpongeBob. God damn it, SpongeBob, this deck sucks. Can't wait to go home and goon. What do you want me to say, dude? Why did you... like, okay. So obviously we're past the point of why did you make me play this deck? Because okay, yeah, you said it was fine if I just didn't do it. Why did you want me to play it in the first place? Why did you put these cards into this deck list? Why did you select this deck as what you think should be played on deck check? What gave you the impression that a deck that from fucking the year that Captain America Civil War came out is like a new meta contender? Why can't we just leave the dead in the ground? Why can't we leave fucking dead bodies under the dirt where they belong? Why even bring Denglong back? Just leave him dead. Let him rot. I don't care. Is the audio out of sync? Shut the fuck up. What do you want me to say about this deck? What can be said about this deck? What theoretically could one say about this deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Let me tag out my fucking knight real quick. They're just gonna chain prayers. It's not gonna matter. Fuck me, I suppose. Let's kill Whitey. Wow. Like, I just have no words. Like, this deck is terrible. This is real. This is something else. This is a horse of a different color. This is something else entirely. This is a whole new genre. Wow. You know, Yazi... You know, Denglong is the first of the Yangzing, but I think I can say for certain that we've seen the last of the Yangzing. Like, we have, like, this deck is over. This is the end of Yangzing. There is no more Yangzing going on. Go, Nibiru. Get me the fuck out of here. Conductor Tyranno in here, by the way, because we're supposed to go through Overraptor turn 1, so there's always material engraved for him, but we didn't see Overraptor this game. We didn't see it, and we're not going to. Because fuck me, that's why. Prayers. Shut the fuck up. We're still in this game. I believe it. Overraptor coming any minute now. And when we draw Overraptor, suddenly the whole game opens up to us. The world is our oyster. Normal Fualos, right. We just did that for no reason. This really calls to mind the fact that anytime a deck sucks shit, the thing people say about it is that it can play a lot of non-engine. This is that theory. This is that theory playing out in full force today. Guys, you don't get it. This deck can play a lot of non-engine. You don't get it. I didn't actually know it was possible, but I think that set like a new low for deck check. Like I don't know if it's possible to like top that in terms of how just abysmal it was. Like I would go so far as to say I think in general we play pretty good decks on deck check. It's a show mostly meant to like show off decks that are pretty much around the fringes of playability. We take these lists from like regional tops and stuff, and even though I think regionals are fake and also for white people, I think that being able to top a regional shows that like a deck has a level of competency that puts it above like a show like let's make up a stupid name for like a fake show that, you know, nobody's ever actually made before. Like the lists on 10-minute testing. That's a good idea. Like that's a name. Meanwhile, I think this deck kind of like laughs in the face of any sort of like sense of competency or playability. This is a deck with like that doesn't actually have this is a deck that doesn't have starters and extenders so much as it has like as like fits and starts, you know. It's like this deck feels like coughing. It feels like having a coughing fit. Like sometimes you'll cough and you'll get some like something that feels productive, like you've coughed up a bit of the phlegm in your throat and maybe you could spit that out now, but like now you're just coughing again, and it's like you're not getting that satisfying feeling a second time. The rest of that phlegm, that's staying there, and now you notice it. Now you really feel it. Now, like, you can tell that that's in there. I'm making references to being sick because I am sick right now. And I still feel kind of sick. And I feel even sicker after playing this shitty deck. If you think you can do worse, my Patreon is linked in the description. But be warned. There is nothing stopping me from coming to your house and killing you.